The sun sets, and the world finally wakes up. Markets open by lamplight. Children rush back outside. For a moment, imagine an entire civilization built around darkness instead of day. It sounds impossible. But here's the strange part. For millions of years, your ancestors were built for something surprisingly close to it. So why did humans abandon the night? And what did we gain and lose when we chose the sun instead? Start with a simple fact. Humans are terrible in the dark. A cat can hunt by moonlight. An owl can drop silently onto prey it never even saw coming. Strip away every streetlight on Earth, and most of us couldn't safely cross a forest for 5 minutes. The reason is written into our eyes, packed with cone cells built for color and fine detail in bright light, and almost none of the light-gathering rods that give nocturnal animals their edge. We don't even have the mirror-like layer behind the retina that makes a fox's eyes flash gold in headlights. In the dark, we are, for all practical purposes, blind. So here's the question that should nag at you. Why does a species this badly equipped for night still seem to remember it? The answer goes back further than you'd guess. Past humans, past monkeys. Back into the age of the dinosaurs, for roughly 160 million years, while dinosaurs owned the daylight, our mammal ancestors were small, warm-blooded, and almost entirely nocturnal. Biologists call this stretch the nocturnal bottleneck. Think about that number for a second. Humans have existed for roughly 300,000 years. Our ancestors spent something like 500 times longer hiding from daylight than we've spent living comfortably inside it. Then the asteroid hit. The dinosaurs vanished, and the day, suddenly, was empty. But evolution wasn't finished. Across many mammal lines, a slow migration back toward daylight began. Primates were some of the boldest converts. Most today are sharp-eyed, color-sighted, and active only when the sun is up. But not all of them made it back. In the forests of South America lives the owl monkey, the only truly nocturnal monkey left alive. Its enormous eyes a fossil in living tissue of the world its ancestors never left. Evolution isn't a straight march toward daylight. It's a series of bets, and some of them got reversed. So which way did the branch leading to us go? Overwhelmingly toward the sun. But not for the reason you'd expect. It has almost nothing to do with our eyes. It has everything to do with sweat. Picture a lion at noon on the savanna, forced to stop, pant, and collapse into whatever shade it can find. Now picture a human, hairless and dripping, still walking, still moving. That's not exaggeration. It's a real evolutionary advantage. Humans cool themselves through millions of sweat glands spread across nearly bare skin, a system no predator on that landscape could match. Paired with an upright stride and long legs, it let early humans do something no lion, no cheetah, no wild dog could survive doing. Keep moving through the hottest hours of the day, long after every four-legged hunter had given up. Scientists call this persistence hunting. Not a sprint, not an ambush. A pursuit that could last 4 straight hours, until the animal being chased simply collapsed from heat it had no way to shed. Humans didn't outrun their prey, they out-endured it. But here's the part almost nobody realizes. That same advantage came at a cost nothing in nature had faced before. Our sweat-soaked, nearly hairless skin left us dangerously exposed after dark. No fur for warmth, no built-in defense once the temperature dropped and the sun that made us formidable disappeared. Becoming the ultimate daytime predator meant becoming, for the first time, truly vulnerable at night. We hadn't escaped the dark, we just changed what it cost us. That's the twist that changes everything. Every trait that makes us look pitiful next to a nocturnal hunter, no claws, no fangs, no night vision, became a weapon the moment daylight was the terrain, and every hour after sunset became a debt we had no way to pay back. Until that is, we found something that let us cheat the night instead of merely surviving it. Fire changed everything. For the first time, early humans could sit together after dark in relative safety. And researchers who study modern hunter-gatherer groups believe this firelit window became something genuinely new. Leisure, storytelling, gossip, myth-making. In traditional societies studied today, these things cluster almost exclusively around the campfire, not the working daylight hours. The night didn't just get survived, it got repurposed. And even our sleep wasn't always what we assume it was. One historian spent years combing through diaries, court records, and old literature, and kept finding the same strange pattern. People describing a first sleep and a second sleep, split by an hour or two of quiet wakefulness in the dead of night, used for prayer, conversation, or simply lying still in the dark with their thoughts. It wasn't insomnia. It may have been closer to how humans were always meant to rest, before artificial light convinced us that 8 unbroken hours was the only normal way to sleep. So if humans had never left the night, our cities might still wake at sunset instead of sunrise. But in a strange way, we've already done something even stranger than that. We didn't become nocturnal again. We erased the night altogether. Streetlights, screens, entire cities that flood the darkness with artificial day, quietly rewriting rhythms we spent millions of years perfecting. We are daylight animals wearing the fading imprint of a nocturnal past, in restless midnight hours, in the pull of firelight, in eyes that still faintly ache for the dark. We didn't return to the night we came from. We built a new one, brighter than anything our biology was ever prepared for. And our bodies, in ways scientists are only beginning to measure, are still trying to catch up.